4 in the morning. I'm thinking about money. I need it, I want it. I can't even sleep.
I can't avoid it now, and I've been drinking. So I see what this show is about.
It's easy.
He gets you liquored up, put out the strongest
talk
toxic,
shit and get lit, man.
So I can't really fucking. You can't lie if you want to.
It's not okay.
You sipping this shit.
It's not
you
nothing.
Going down with Henny and Patron, Henny and Patron. I said I'm only taking one kill shot. This is the second kill shot. They slipped this in.
I did.
You ain't slick. I see you. I'm gonna drink it though. You good?
Let's do it.
You good?
All right. This is it. Battle rap Mount Rushmore.
I can't do that.
We got to do it.
This is hard as fuck to do.
It's okay.
So hard.
This is my thing.
I've thought of this subject so much. I don't know, you seen Jim Carrey.
Nobody thought about it the way I did yet. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna listen to you.
We'll see. Jim Carrey in 23, you know, he wrote all them numbers on the board and like he went crazy.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So me on Mount Rushmore, like this guy should be here, this guy should be here, this guy should be here. And then I come to the conclusion like, yo, battle rap is a fucking baby. There is no Mount Rushmore yet. We haven't experienced a whole bunch of years and shit. We're like this carved out. Because at the end of the day, every fucking year we change who's supposed to be on Mount Rushmore. Now we're saying T-Rex be on Mount Rushmore, right? At first it was Mook. It was Mook Lux. Like so, in 10 years, if they don't battle, I guarantee you, people are not gonna say Mook and Lux's name again. No. You know what I'm saying? But Mount Rushmore is supposed to be foundation. If we're talking about foundation, this is what it should be. There's East Coast and there's West Coast. For the East Coast, who were the two names that you put on there? You always say Mook and Lux. That's the consensus in the comments. So that's the East Coast.
In the West Coast.
So if you say,
what about the Midwest though? I think the East Coast deserves two. The Midwest is this is only in your theory. I think the East Coast would deserve two. The West Coast.
So
West Coast need one. Midwest need one.
Are you
no diss to them? Not no diss to them, but we know where it started at though.
If you disregard the West Coast, then your Mount Rushmore will be different. But me, I encompass all of battle rap.
No, I don't know.
So I'm saying,
yeah, go ahead.
Immaculate and Thesaurus, Murder Mook and Lux will be the general Mount Rushmore if you come down to a realization that you cater to the entire community of battle rap. You know, people
because you skipped the whole Midwest.
Some people, I mean, it's in the sense that's. So who'd you put on from the Midwest?
Okay, Hitman or Verb, one of those two. Now, this was
foundation.
Now let me explain. Now this is where I take the Mount Rushmore.
It's not about who's best.
This is where I take the Mount Rushmore conversation. We're talking about the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
So think about that. Number one, them shits in stone. You can't change that.
So I'm saying everybody
once it's dead.
All the time.
Yeah, but. So battle rap can't be a baby, and so we can't do it because that shit was done hundreds of years ago, and it still stands. It was done when America was still a baby. But I think about which individual presidents is on there, and then I compare the battle rappers' accolades to the individual presidents, and that's how I come up with my Mount Rushmore battle rap. You know what I mean? Who's the George Washington of this shit? Who's the Abraham Lincoln of this shit?
Yeah.
Who is some? Is it Roosevelt that wasn't a president? That's Smack. Smack is on the Mount Rushmore. In my theory, Smack is on the Mount Rushmore.
I was thinking about just battle rappers. So
I'm talking about Mount Rushmore.
And that's harder to do.
I'm not talking about something different. I'm talking about Mount Rushmore. Think about the people who are on Mount Rushmore. One of them isn't a president. I can't remember which one it is. They're gonna tell me in the comments. It's three presidents. One of them isn't a president. The one who isn't a president is Smack.
So who's on your Mount Rushmore right now then?
Huh?
Who's on your Mount Rushmore? Name the four.
I think Smack.
Okay.
I think that I got Smack. I think I got Mook.
Okay.
I think I got Arsenal because Arsenal is my Abraham Lincoln. Mook is my George Washington.
Yeah.
Arsenal is my Abraham Lincoln because he freed the slaves. I look at it like he freed the slaves. He showed motherfuckers you could travel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can move around. I can't remember I can't remember who's the one who isn't the president, but that's Smack. And then so I can't remember my fourth because I gotta look at I did this shit like 3 years ago.
You can't freestyle Mount Rushmore. I'll say that right now.
No, I'm not freestyling. No, I did this 3 years. Okay. This was a well thought out thing. I just didn't matter back then. Like I had this conversation like like with myself and shit. But that 3, and then I can't. I'm trying. I'm gonna Google this shit.
He's gonna Google this shit.
Hey, XL, you got your phone?
You still probably can't read that
Hey,
shit.
give me the
drunk,
phone. Give me the phone. No, I'm not drunk. I'm a professional.
You buzzing though.
Give me the 4 presidents on the Mount Rushmore. I mean, give me the president, but do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. Yeah,
so
you're trying to model after that. Like,
yeah, after the actual Mount Rushmore, it makes the most sense, right?
In a sense, to you, I mean, to me,
no, because people just want to. People think that the Mount Rushmore mean the top 4. The people who on the Mount Rushmore aren't the best presidents of all time. Obama ain't on the.
Yeah, so
you can't put Obama on the Mount Rushmore.
I said in the champion video, you can't put Obama on the shit now.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter how good he was.
Exactly.
You can't travel back.
George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, and Theodore Roosevelt.
Roosevelt is the one who was. So we got Thomas Jefferson. Now, what is Thomas Jefferson famous for? Seriously, because that's how I broke down my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
It makes that don't make sense.
So now, but here's the thing though. When you said Arsenal,
is my Abraham Lincoln? You said Murder Mook is my George Washington.
It's not even about who you have being a medium for the person.
But for me,
they're gonna look at like who you got here in Mount Rushmore.
Murder Mook is my George Washington. Arsenal is my boom.
So you only care about the urban, like kind of the immediate street side, the hard side of battle rap. So you disregard the entire.
I care about what people with the general consensus. Remember we used that word earlier.
General consensus.
The general consensus.
So you disregard direct.
The general consensus.
You disregard organic.
What does that have to do with?
If you're not on Mount Rushmore.
So are we taking smack off? Because I said it's one president. There's one person on there that's not a president.
Yeah.
So it's one person on there that's not a battle rapper. Yeah. Are we taking smack off?
Smack is the highest tune
over D-Rec?
Over D-Rec.
Yes. He was not saying he's more important.
Did you see the Monique Netflix shit?
Yeah, I saw I saw your reaction too.
Oh, you saw? Yeah. You watched everything.
Yeah. And I saw your reaction too. Yeah. And you said you had some valid points on it.
So you talking about legacy, like legacy wise?
Yeah.
Direct did some shit.
That's what I said. I'm not saying direct.
He did some shit.
But Smack had put his face on it.
Okay.
Smack put his face on it and his name on it.
On the streets market.
He put it on the branding market.
Of battle rap, you're saying, as a
branding.
Whole. As a whole.
So D-Rec is D-Rec, right?
Yeah.
But what was his league called?
Prime Time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It wasn't called D-Rec. When you listen to people rap, they say Smack. That's his name. He branded himself. So
in that,
yeah, he is. D-Rec didn't do that. Shout out to D-Rec. He was a trailblazer. Yeah. He is a trailblazer.
Yeah, and
he probably still got some innovative ideas.
Young.
I mean,
he did that shit
a lot of the pay-per-view shit.
Grind Time shit as a kid.
A lot of the pay-per-view shit
as a kid.
Grind Time and
early 20s.
And that's a big shout out to him. And maybe it's a debate for him to
impress.
But all I'm saying is he would have to take Smack's place.
Okay. And for your criteria on your Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Okay. I get that.
He would have to take Smack's place. So that's basically what I'm saying. Both of them joints died.
They were all presidents, bro.
All of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Did somebody die?
They gonna kill you in the comments.
Oh, they all died.
Did somebody die to make the other one the president?
Listen, man, I've been drinking Patron, Henny nonstop. I know my Mount Rushmore is right now is just too young. It's too because you can't say 1 year Disaster's on Mount Rushmore, Arsenal's on Mount Rushmore. The next year you want to etch in a Tay-Rock or or who else is Arsenal? You know what I mean? You can't go back and forth. It's set in stone. That's it. So everybody's trying to go back every year. I'm like, it's just too early. I think we should make, as a culture, we should decide the top 4 probably in the next 3 to 4 years. At least about 2025, like, this is our Mount Rushmore. These are the names we're talking about because Murder Mook, he did a lot. But if 10 years pass and, he only did 2 more battles while Tay-Rock did 25 battles and he put this shit where it really needs to be, and Tay-Rock might be on Mount Rushmore. You know what I mean? So are we gonna close? We're gonna close the gate right now at Mount Rushmore?
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay, because at the end of the day, you have to. If Tay-Rock is Tay-Rock because Murder Mook battled Jay Mills back in the day.
Yeah. Tay-Rock battled back in the day too when he was a kid.
Exactly, but it wasn't as impactful. I'm not taking that. Like I said, Tay-Rock is one of my favorite niggas.
Yeah.
But it is Tay-Rock.
If it's set in stone, why does everybody in the comments or Twitter, whatever, it changes it every day? There's a new Mount Rushmore every day.
Because people confuse Mount Rushmore with top 5, top 4.
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%.
It's not. It's a difference.
I say foundation.
Yeah, foundation. That's what it's about. So I can't. Disaster.
Yeah.
That was my 4th. Disaster. So Mount Rushmore.
Do you know he was inspired by Thesaurus? I believe.
I believe that.
Thesaurus or Immaculate. So
did you know that?
Foundation.
Did you know
you
that?
You have to give Thesaurus or Immaculate. They have to go above him. They inspired that man to do what he does.
Okay. You done? Because I don't want to cut you off.
You good.
All right. Did you know that Moon is Avocado's inspiration? Moon. Remember when we had what made you fuck with battle rap? Yeah. Moon was Avocado's answer. Moon is.
Oh, he said that on Ruin Your Day.
Yeah.
When he battled, I think it was Serious Jones.
Serious Jones.
Yeah.
I know. Okay. All right. All right.
I have some battle rap knowledge.
But big facts though. But you see what I'm saying though? What does that really have to do with anything?
Inspiration?
No, not. Everybody has inspiration.
You're right.
Impact is what matters. On the culture. When we're talking about what we're talking about, impact is what matters.
But the Thesaurus and Elmac, they also have
and shout out to the Thesaurus. I'm not taking. I don't want to feel like I'm taking anything from anybody.
Yeah.
But Disaster made a way bigger impact for the West Coast.
See, so now, okay.
This is where we differentiate, and this is how Old Red won the champion of the year over Tay-Rock. Because people try to go out their way to not be commercialized. But at the end of the day, better is better.
If we close the gate,
Disaster versus the Source right now. If we doing it like that,
right now.
If we doing it like that,
right now, I don't know.
Right now,
based on past performance,
right now,
that's a debatable match. There's no way Disaster wins that clean. No, he doesn't. He does. You said right now.
The best Disaster versus the best the Source.
Oh, Disaster, 100%. The best Disaster beats a lot.
Disaster's
my best Disaster is top 3. What he did to Cannabis?
Exactly, man. He pisses me off, yo. I'm not gonna lie. Disaster really pissed me off. You know what I mean?
His potential is way the fuck up ahead.
Dude.
It's way up ahead.
When I look at this,
burned that man.
Exactly.
He burned Cannabis.
He fucked him up, man.
Bad. Very
then you
bad.
go get other looks to the same level and don't take up on the opportunity, man.
I wanted him
burns
to do
me the fuck up.
I wanted Disaster to do Cannabis the same way he did what's his name?
Cassidy. You want him to do Cassidy same way he did Cannabis.
Exactly.
No, but I agree. But I'm Cassidy.
The way he did.
Who else he had?
The way he did Cannabis, that means you industry niggas, you don't belong here. It's not safe.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out, or you'll be done this way. Your career will die.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how he did Cannabis.
Exactly.
And then he battled Cassidy.
Exactly. Made him pull the pad out.
It's safe.
Made him pull the pad out.
He rapped about his sling on.
Man, Disaster's on my. He's on my Mount Rushmore.
Repeatedly sipping it.
I
can't do Eminem I can't even do what he did. Eminem ripping and repeatedly.
So that's my Mount Rushmore. Now the only people who I will make room for is either A-Verb or Hitman, because I got Smack, Mook.
But A-Verb is on record saying he was inspired by Loaded Lux.
It's not about who. George Washington was inspired by somebody.
It's not about
George Washington was the first president.
It's not.
He was inspired by somebody.
It's not about being okay. It's also about being inspired, but then the person above him has an impact as well.
Hey Hayes.
The person,
Verb?
So Verb is inspired by Lux. The impact of Lux is very high too. So now he's inspired in Lux's impact. So Lux goes above.
Your text is popping up on the screen.
Ilmac and Thesaurus, WRC back-to-back
it says forget we exist.
2 times. You know what I mean? They have a great impact too. So they go above Disaster.
You just lost the battle.
Nah, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's my opinion on it.
Nah, my bad.
You good.
No, I wanna continue.
We've been on my Rushmore for a while though.
He was getting cussed out.
Okay.
On the screen.
Oh, that's good TV.
It was like that. Joke said, "Do you forget we exist?"
Damn, you going through that?
Don't even call it. Yo, but it was on TV. You didn't see it. This joke was like, forget.
Y'all
you?
put that. Y'all gotta keep that in there.
We don't delete shit. Only thing we ever deleted. It's 4 in the morning. I'm thinking about money. I need it. I want it. I can't even sleep.